Hey, it's Lori Ballen from ballenblogger.com. Today I want to talk about what I learned the second time around starting a YouTube channel. So I'll explain somewhat about getting monetized in a very short amount of time. I got my second YouTube channel approved for monetization, which is where ads run on the videos and we get paid for it. I got that done in it was, and now I have to look, but it was less than 6 months. And I was approved in just 24 hours after the qualification, which was just outstanding to me. So we'll talk somewhat about that and the monetization process. I also want to share a lot of what I learned about niches on YouTube and how to get better sponsors and advertisements on the YouTube channels, and just kind of share with you what my journey is. So if you are just getting started with your YouTube channel, this is going to be a great video for you. And if you've been building for a little while and you want to get it monetized, this is going to be a great video for you too also. Okay, so I watched a video the other day that talked about how long does it take to get 10,000 subscribers. And I watched that video and I was fascinated by the fact that on average it takes 5 years to get to 10,000 subscribers. Well, I got to 10,000 subscribers on my first channel this week, and it took 8 years. And that's what I want to share with you, is that you don't have to take 8 years, okay? Now, my new channel, which you're actually looking at here on the screen, right now is at 1,800 subscribers, and it is like 6 months old. So obviously moving at a much faster pace, and I think that has a lot to do with what I've learned. So let me explain some things to you so that you get a good understanding of things that you need to keep top of mind when you're building your YouTube channel. Okay, let me first explain YouTube's algorithm. So if I were to go on to YouTube as if I were just going to go watch it, I want to show you kind of like what happens with somebody who's watching your videos. And I wish now that I had learned this part in the beginning, although we have to learn in phases, don't we? Because it might have made a difference for me in how I went about my YouTube channel. When I first started my YouTube channel, by the way, I didn't know, I never knew that you could monetize a channel. I didn't know about ads, none of that. It wasn't my goal. I wasn't after big number of subscribers. I was making it to embed videos on my real estate agent website. I wanted to make a video on how to sell a house, how to buy a house, how to invest in homes, all of those things for my Las Vegas real estate business. And so I wanted to make videos to attract buyers and sellers. And that's how the whole YouTube journey started. And then I started teaching real estate agents, and I said, okay, let me start building this YouTube channel out to teach real estate agents. But then it was kind of like this niche on Monday and this niche on Tuesday, and kind of a mixed bag. But let me tell you, it has brought me business from right out of the gate. I did get real estate clients, and I did get people that wanted to learn more about my training. And as I started building courses, I started selling courses, and I got into affiliate income, and I'm a 6-figure affiliate marketer, and all of those things YouTube has been beneficial for. So when I show you all this, don't just think ads, because this goes so much far beyond that. And if you're like me and haven't even thought about ads, then this is all going to paint a bigger picture for you. So here's how this works. I am on YouTube right now. So take a look at my screen. I'm logged into one of my channels. Okay, so you can see up in the right-hand corner, my little icon there. I'm logged into one of my channels. I have a bunch of different channels, and if I wanted to switch my account, I could hop over to one of my other accounts, but for now we're just going to stay right here. Now what happens is, whether or not the visitors logged into YouTube or not, they're probably somehow logged into Google, or something's being tracked, and YouTube is actually storing a memory of what's happening anyway. The YouTube algorithm is very complex, and it's one of my favorite experiences actually as a user, not as a creator, not as the YouTuber, but as a user who loves to watch videos, especially tutorials and educational videos and motivational videos. I love that the YouTube algorithm is so smart that it knows what to suggest to me to watch every time I turn it on. So what you're looking at on my home screen here are videos that YouTube believes that I might want to watch. This is my home screen and it's custom to me. Now, what's interesting about this is I'm looking up at my TV right now. When I do my workouts in the morning, I oftentimes will work out using YouTube videos. And it's the coolest thing ever because what I do, I'm not even logged into that YouTube channel, and it's still tracking all of this. When I log on, when I turn on my Apple TV and I turn on YouTube, automatically now it suggests a 20 or 30 minute workout for me. And the 20 or 30 minute workouts it's suggesting for me are based on videos I've chosen to watch in the past. Now, it also tracks when it suggests a video to me. Did I pass on it? Did I click on it and then click away? Did I click on it and then stay watching a majority of the video or all of the video? It's tracking the quality of the video it presented to me, and then did it really relate to me? Because if I passed on it, then it's going to show me less and less of that creator's videos. If I passed on it, it might assume there's something about that topic she really isn't into anymore. Or maybe she's not into it anymore. Maybe she's not into it right now. I've noticed my YouTube channel continuously changes based on what I'm studying at the moment or what I'm researching at the moment. So when I go to bed at night, I love to watch Eckhart Tolle. He's an author, motivational, well, he's not really, I wouldn't call him a motivational speaker. He's a spiritual leader. And I love to watch things at night that calm me down, that kind of help me reset so I'm in a much better place when I wake up in the morning. And so when I get really into those things, and especially if I'm logged into one of my channels, I'll turn on my TV in my bedroom, and it's Eckhart Tolle and Mowgli and Tony Robbins and whatever else I happen to watch on that type of thing. So what I'm trying to explain to you is that every single home screen here that somebody logs into is so completely catered to them and what they watch. So if you create the absolute best videos on the planet about how to create a great YouTube channel, and even if you have the best equipment and the best lighting and the best everything, if that person isn't interested in becoming a YouTube creator, they're not going to find your videos because they're not searching, and YouTube is not suggesting them. So figuring out what niche you really want your YouTube channel to be about so that you can start creating a bunch of content around a very particular specific topic is going to help you do better with that. And let me tell you, the two things for me that are the biggest, maybe it's three, are the biggest benefits when it comes to creating YouTube videos is one, how well am I found on search? Two, how well am I doing with with YouTube suggesting my videos to other people? Those are my two top ones that I'm focused on when I'm creating content. I'm thinking, is it searchable? Do people search it? Do they want to watch this kind of video? And is YouTube likely to serve up this type of video to my general audience? And we have analytics. We know what age groups and male or female and all of that are watching our videos so that we can make more of it catered to that audience. And so if I have, let me give you an example. If I have, let's just say on my affiliate marketing channel. So one of my channels that I started this year is designed to teach people how to begin affiliate marketing. So how do you make money online at home through blogging, through YouTube, through ads, whatever it is that whatever your strategy is for affiliate marketing, okay? So affiliate marketing is when I talk about a product, whether it's clothing, software, the Peloton bike that's behind me, the computer I'm using, the video camera I'm using. When I talk about those things and I include a link in my video description or in my email newsletter or in my blog post, and somebody clicks through, makes a purchase, and I get a commission, that's affiliate marketing. That's just the short of it. So anyway, on my affiliate marketing channel, it's predominantly males that are watching that channel, just based on my analytics. So if I were to hop on that channel now and make a video all about, check out these magnetic eyelashes that I'm trying today, review, which I do those kind of reviews, on that channel, it's going to fail. But if I make that same video about do I like these magnetic lashes or not, and I put them on my lifestyle channel that is geared towards women, specifically women over 40, that's going to do well. It's going to do well in search. It's going to do well in suggested videos. So what I do is I now have several different YouTube channels, because what I learned after building the first one, moving on to the second one that got monetized so quickly, was that staying in your niche matters. Catering to the audience you have matters. Solving their problems, answering their questions. Now, I am not a big YouTuber. And honestly, it just isn't even in my aspirations to be one at this point. Not in the sense of I care about millions of subscribers or all of that. What I do care about is that people find my videos and find them useful, and that I'm making money through them based on monetization, affiliate marketing, selling my courses, spinning business off to my brothers who have a digital marketing company that I have 10% interest in. All the different little ways that I make money. There's 7 very distinct buckets, and then but anyway, that's what I care about. So I don't overthink things like subscriber count, although they do matter when it comes to when you get monetized, that type of thing. All right, so back to looking at this home screen. What you'll also see up top are some suggestions. This is very similar to Pinterest. So the Dave Ramsey Show, stocks, passive income, checks, financial independence. What have I been watching on YouTube recently? It's very obvious, isn't it? I've been looking up finances. Now, this is very interesting. I got a divorce 4 years ago after 25 years of being married. And most of the marriage, the finances were managed by my husband. And I chose to stick my head in the sand and not pay attention to what was happening. And whether it was good or bad, I didn't really want to deal a whole lot with it. And he wasn't asking me to. So it just kind of worked out that way. And man, when I got divorced and everything was crazy and we owed all this money in back taxes and we had lost our investments and I'm starting over again now at 45 years old, it taught me a lot. I needed to get my finances in check. That's another video for you, by the way. So got my debt paid off, got the IRS paid off, and then I started looking at all of the different ways I make money. I got really purposeful about that. And of course, I used YouTube while I was learning a lot of those processes. So then now I'm really into investments and best ways to save money and invest money in stocks and ETFs and retirement, because now I'm almost 49 and I don't have that. I haven't had that nest egg other than just what I recently started on. So you can see here, looking at my YouTube, that's what I've been watching. So YouTube knows this, and I just paid off all my credit and got my credit score up. So Dave Ramsey was one of the videos that I was watching, learning about debt snowball, and that's another video. I got some real opinions on that one too, especially for the person that wants to raise their credit to buy a house. So that's one. I've been stocks, passive income. I watch a lot of videos about WordPress. I teach WordPress. And so that's kind of the idea of what is happening up here. So that's personalized to me. So if I say, you know what, today I'm in the mood. Right now, I want to see what's new in affiliate marketing. Let me see what's happening in affiliate marketing. And I click affiliate marketing. There is an algorithm that kicks in that only shows me videos related to affiliate marketing that YouTube believes I'll find valuable based on my past, what I've watched in the past. I don't even have to be subscribed to these people, and YouTube will show me their videos. Now, if I want to watch people I'm subscribed to, I've got a list on the left-hand side there that's got subscriptions. And sometimes, and it's so fascinating to watch, when I watch YouTube on my Apple TV, it looks different. When I watch YouTube on my iPad, it looks different. On my desktop, it looks different. But the suggested videos are everything, because I will go through it. If YouTube does such a good job, I will watch quite often what YouTube is suggesting without ever having to go to the search bar unless I'm looking for something specific. So what I learned there is that if I create content for a very targeted, specific audience that answers their questions, solves their problems, teaches them how to do something, which is what my specialty is teaching, then, and I stay in that lane, then YouTube will start suggesting more and more and more and more and more of that, of my stuff, to those people and to people like those people. So the audience that is my subscribers, the audience that watches my videos, even that are not subscribers, and the like audience, people that are like those people. The more I watch that and I study my analytics, the better my YouTube channel will be. We cannot be a jack of all trades trying to do everything. If I'm reviewing my vacuum cleaner and my home steamer and my sheets on my bed, and then the next thing I'm making a video of, here's how to build a WordPress website, YouTube doesn't know who to suggest my videos to. I've also noticed that, at least in my particular case, because I don't really, I haven't really paid a lot of attention to it, but in my particular case, more people watch my videos that are not subscribers than that are subscribers. And I think a lot of YouTubers will say the same thing, because we're being found and suggested, and we're being found in search. Now, let me talk about search very specifically. So there's two things when I talk about search. There's Google search and there's YouTube search. Both have a place. Now, I do a lot with search engine optimization. I've always been an SEO girl. I build content to rank on the search engines. I build videos to rank on the search engines. And sometimes videos will do well on Google, and sometimes videos don't do well on Google, depending on what type of user intent. What's the user looking for? So let me give you an example. If I go over to Google and I type in KW command, this is a software that I teach. It is for Keller Williams real estate agents, very specifically. And that's what the YouTube channel that I was just showcasing is also about. So if I were to go type in KW command, this is a new platform, a couple years old, really just growing, okay? And I look at this, what I see right out of the gate when I typed it on your phone, it's going to be very different. On your phone, it's almost all video. I see the KW command main website. I see the people also ask question boxes, and then I start seeing video. And you'll often see, if you do this on your phone or on your desktop to check it out, you'll see Lori Ballen KW command videos all over the place, okay? So there's a few of us that have really started teaching and building YouTube channels around this, and you'll see our names most often. Now, if I go up here and I type in KW command training, so now somebody specifically is using the phrase training, videos are now first. And on a mobile, they're almost the whole page, because Google understands that these type of people who search KW command most often land on a video or wind up choosing a video. So they're going to continue to show video in the top of the search results because that's what people are looking for. But if I instead were to type up here keto bread and I hit enter, now what you see is a carousel up top that shows shopping, because they assume I want to buy keto bread, because most people that type in keto bread are looking for keto bread, and then it goes right to recipes. So now they assume I want to make recipes. And most people who are Googling a keto bread recipe aren't Googling to watch a video. They're Googling to find a Pinterest or printable or iPad or something recipe. So there's no video. Oh, there's videos way down at the bottom. Okay. All right. So, however, if somebody specifically knows they want to watch a keto bread recipe video, they're most likely going to open their YouTube app or log into YouTube specifically or turn on YouTube on their television, and they're going to type in keto bread and they're going to hit the enter key. Or maybe they're going to type in keto bread recipe. What you notice though is just by typing in keto bread, YouTube automatically is suggesting all of these keto bread recipes because it knows. Now, if I start clicking around on these
we've seen a lot of
keto bread recipes and watching them or whatever, the next time I go to my home screen, after I start doing that a little bit, watching a couple videos, look at my home screen now. It already is completely changed from what it was a minute ago because YouTube will keep changing the recommendation. Remember that YouTube's goal is to get us watching videos and to stay on YouTube. And they will do their absolute best to return to us the videos we most want to see. Okay? Not everybody's the same. What you like is different than what I like. Other people like certain aesthetics or certain, like I love watching travel videos about travel. But there's certain things that I like about travel. I really don't want to just watch people run around a city and eat food. But somebody else, that's exactly what they want to see because they're a foodie and they're going to follow that kind of thing. Or I'm now looking at people that are van life and RVing across the United States. I'm kind of getting a feel for what that looks like. People who are showcasing the best vacation places to take in England or in Italy or whatever, like that type of thing. So YouTube will start remembering that. So if you understand how YouTube works for the consumer, you will much better understand how to create content and be a better YouTuber because you're going to understand so much better now how things are positioned. Okay, so search. Before you go to make a video on any topic, what you want to do is go to your search and take a look at what else is out there. Okay, so for example, yesterday I did one on I didn't do the video yet, but I did a blog on the best real estate WordPress themes. So let's go over to YouTube and let's say I'm going to make a video on the same thing and I go to best real estate. Now what you'll start seeing is there's some suggestions that start popping up automatically that you might want to make note of other searches that people are performing on YouTube that might be of interest to them. Okay, so best real estate WordPress websites. I'm going to hit enter and I'm going to take a look. So I kind of want to take a look at who's popping up there. Is there anybody on there that's 3, 4, 5 times? What might I do better? I might open those videos and take a peek at them. Are the people on video? Are they just showing the screen? What do I need to do to compete to be in this game? Now, here's another very, very important strategy. Please hear me on this. If you pick a topic that is too competitive, the odds of your video getting found in search or suggested until your website has some kind of YouTube channel has some kind of substantial authority anyway in that niche, it's going to be really, really hard to get that video found by anybody. You're better off picking smaller less searched, less competitive topics out of the gate so that you can start getting some viewers and start getting some traction so that YouTube can learn what your content is about and what your channel is about. And then as you start building that, you'll have a much better chance of creating things that are more competitive. I personally don't really go after those. I'm not doing the, anyway, I'm not personally doing that. I'm not really going after that. I kind of go more by what am I teaching? What am I inspired to teach? And then where do I need to be in that space? Okay, so I follow my own inspiration, my own creative desire, and that keeps me very happy. And then I look for what do I need to know in that space. All right, up on the right hand side here, you're going to see this little score card. Okay, this will be very, very helpful for you, especially if you're just beginning or just really trying to get that growth phase happening. It was because when I say growth phase, listening yesterday to Pat Flynn. Pat Flynn is with Passive Income. I might be saying that wrong. I think it's Passive Income. Pat Flynn has a YouTube channel. He has a Smart Passive Income. He has a podcast. Anyway, he's doing this live stream thing every day right now. And he was talking about the fact that he went from 1 million subscribers, 1 million. I just got to 10,000. I'm like, oh my goodness, 1 million subscribers to 2 million like that. Because once you reach those growth phases, it's just like me. I went from 1,000 subscribers to 2,000 subscribers like that, very short amount of time. So once you get that going, that kind of happens, especially when you get some really good videos starting to get suggested a lot and watched a lot. Anyway, this search tool is by TubeBuddy. There's a link in the description below, and it's a free Chrome extension, and then they have paid upgrade versions, and I couldn't tell you what all the different versions are. I do have a paid version, but the free one gets you started. So this Keyword Explorer, what it does for me is it takes in a few considerations. One, what is the search volume for that keyword? Two, what is the competition level for that keyword? And three, how does your channel stack up against the other channels that are ranking for that keyword? You know, it's looking at your website's topic and authority and age and subscriber count and watched all of those things, right? So for me, I typed in best real estate WordPress websites, and I'm already getting a good score here, which is rare. Normally when I punch that in, I've got a bad score, which means bad score means it's going to be poor, really, really, really hard to rank for, really hard to get suggested videos in that space. You want it to be good or excellent, okay? So I sometimes will drill down and find a smaller topic within a topic. Also, I might change the title and change the description and some of those things to fit the smaller niche. In this particular case, best real estate WordPress websites, I kind of nailed out of the gate. And I was doing blogging research, so I pretty much already know that one. So let's take out the word best and say real estate WordPress websites, and we hit enter. And you'll notice on the right-hand side, the score changes again. And that one actually, I didn't pay attention to what the score was on the other one, but this one is also good. And then what if I were just to say real estate websites? What happens? It's going to change again. It tanked. It went straight down to poor. Why? Because real estate websites is a much, much broader, larger topic than real estate WordPress websites. Completely changes the conversation, because real estate websites are built on a ton of different platforms. When I bring it down to WordPress, I just condensed that audience down to only the people that would be interested in WordPress, specifically real estate websites. You see? So sometimes you have to take a broad topic and bring it down. In this particular case, I went the opposite way because I had the good one out of the gate. So if you were saying, oh, I want to make a video today about, I really would love to rank for the Peloton, my Peloton bike. I've never researched this, so let's take a look. So I go to YouTube and I type in Peloton and I start seeing some of the suggestions. Peloton bike review. All right, this is what I actually want to do. So this is good research for me. Peloton bike review. Now, where would I put this review? I would put this probably on my lifestyle blog channel. I'm not going to put it on my KW Command channel where I teach software because that audience is probably not going to care about that. Some of them might, but I might also confuse YouTube and confuse my sponsors who advertise on my videos if I went from teaching software to now let me review my bike, right? Okay, and that's what I learned making my first YouTube channel and diluting it and now creating all the separate niches. All right, so look at our score. Oh my goodness, I need to do this review because look at the score. Very good. That blows my mind. Oh, you know what? Is there a typo in there? Peloton. Interesting. Let me change that spelling. Peloton bike review. Okay, now that's fascinating. So my typo, Peloton, spelling it the wrong way, had an advantage in it because spelling it the right way means that it's very, very, very competitive. But when I spell it the wrong way, which I always spell it with two E's, that's a mistake. Peloton, okay? So if I were to spell it the wrong way, people are still searching it the wrong way, and the competition's only in the middle. So it might have to be that my typo follows me over to my YouTube video. That's fascinating to me. All right. Of course, people are going to go, you spelled it wrong. But that might be an advantage in this particular case. All right. Anyway, so those are the ideas. These are ideas. Now, let me give you one absolutely other huge thing that I learned when creating my second channel after monetizing both my first channel and my second channel with ads. So to get monetized, which means ads run on your YouTube channel, you have to become a member of the YouTube Partner Network. And in order to become part of the YouTube Partner Network, you now need both 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time within 1 year. So they track people that are watching your videos and watching your channel. And when you reach 4,000 hours and 1,000 subscribers, you can then apply to become a member of the YouTube Partner Network. When you do that, you then have monetization capabilities, which means checking these little boxes to turn on ads that appear on your videos. Okay, so you'll notice them on mine now. Now the channel I'm posting this video on today, I believe, is not yet monetized, so you probably won't see that. But if you're watching this after the monetization, then you will see it. So this is a new channel this year. So 4,000 hours of watch time and 1,000 subscribers. And YouTube will, if you click on the monetization tab, YouTube will give you a graph that shows you where you are in the process every day. And they will also notify you when you qualify to become a monetized partner. Now, there's other ways to monetize your channel with, now I'm forgetting Super Chat, with affiliate links in your description, with course links or ebooks or services in your description, by having sponsors put an intro or outro to your YouTube or have you mention them. You can get paid to do that. So many ways. When I say monetize, I'm not always just talking about becoming part of the YouTube Partner Network. That being said, when it comes to the YouTube Partner Network and monetizing your website, the niche you are creating videos in matters. There are certain niches that advertisers are willing to spend more money on than other niches. So if you're building a YouTube channel geared towards finance and you do well with that channel, you could make a lot of money on that niche. I was watching Graham Stevens, if I said that right. He's a real estate agent, millennial millionaire, and also has a great channel, YouTube channel, and I like his finance tips. And he talks about stocks and different things. He also happens to be a real estate agent. I'm a real estate agent. So I like watching his video. Anyway, he did one the other day he was being interviewed, and he said his YouTube channel makes $250,000. I believe it was $250 per month in just AdSense through his YouTube partner network. $250,000 per month just through his AdSense. I just absolutely incredible. So I will tell you right now that my YouTube channels are very, very small, and they pay my basic housing bills. So I'm not getting rich off of them, but they are nice. I had a student recently who was learning in my Ballen Academy, which is where I have courses that teach people how to do all things digital marketing, affiliate marketing, real estate marketing, blogging, YouTube, all of that. And he started a channel, and he had not started it to join the YouTube Partner Program, but he had such an incredible niche audience and such a large following and so many views that he was exploring that, and boom, got it funded, and he was making like $3,000 a month almost out of the gate. I mean, for some people, that's like life-changing, right? Huge. And then, like I said, there's so many other ways you can monetize it. But what I learned is your niche matters. So what I would suggest that you do is go do some research on what people are spending cost per click on your niche. Okay? So health and fitness is a great niche. Fashion is a great niche. Fashion, beauty and fashion is like one of the highest converting niches. So for example, last night there was a woman on YouTube. I'd never seen her before, but YouTube suggested it. And I watch a lot of the different clothing hauls and fashion hauls and things like that. She was talking about things that she recently purchased at Nordstrom. And two of the items that she posted, I knew I wanted immediately. So I literally got out of bed, went and got my computer or my phone, I can't even remember which, and I immediately clicked her links and bought both of those, two of those items. So fashion and beauty convert really well. I don't know, depending on where you're at with the cost per click, but that's a good niche, but it's super, super competitive. So you'll really need to know where you want to be when it comes to any kind of fashion. You're still going to need a niche within the niche. So my lifestyle blog, and wherever I'm promoting fashion and beauty, is for the midlife woman. She's in her over 40. So we're talking about completely different things than the millennials and Gen Z now are talking about on YouTube. Our challenges and things problems we need solved are completely different than theirs. So I focus very much on that particular audience when I'm creating my videos. Okay. I have this tool over here. I'll show you really quick if you want to poke around with some keyword research on finding profitable niches. I'll put a link below. This is my favorite SEO tool. It's called Sem Rush. This is one tool that I just would not ever want to be without, unless I just switched to another one, comparative for some reason. But I absolutely love this tool. Well, I can go up here and I could type something in like Peloton bike review. Oh, let's just say you're looking up a niche. So maybe you're going to travel. You're going to look at the travel niche. So you're going to create a YouTube channel around travel, but you need to specifically pick niches within that niche. So you start here, and this tells me for the keyword travel in general, it's 450,000 searches per month just in the United States. Very competitive at a 92% keyword difficulty. Very, very hard to rank for organically on Google, and $1.42 cost per click. So what I would do is then I would open this keyword list, and I would start exploring the niches inside of travel. So for example, travel insurance. So I'm going to build a YouTube channel and I'm going to do a video on travel insurance. Well, keyword difficulty drops, which is good, and cost per click goes up. All right, $4, they're spending $4 a click in the travel industry. All right, that's not so bad. Keep going down. American Express travel, $15 a click. Let's keep looking. And this is exactly how I would do things. Time travel. Okay, that's interesting. Travel quotes. Travel quotes. Wonder what we could do with that with videos. Travel quotes. You could get up every Monday and say, here's my travel quote of the day. And your travel quote is going to be something that is going to relate specifically to draining the sewer thing out of the RV. Everybody always talks about that one being such a disaster and one of their first mistakes. So maybe it's going to be a funny travel quote, and then you're going to tie that into your video about the disaster stories of changing that thing out. These are just some ideas that I have in my head. Okay, travel trailers, not getting so much. You can also sort these highest to lowest. So I say I want to look at the highest amount of money people are spending. Oops. And then I want to look at the lower competitive spaces in there. And pet travel. There's one. And I would just keep looking down here and going, okay, what else are people looking? Insurance, definitely one I would have to cover. Anyway, Sem Rush is great for that.